slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
And so it's ball with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
The 76ers have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Here's Edwards. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Wagner passes to Antetokounmpo. Gobert trying to get open. Gobert with the block.
And that's exactly what Rudy brings to your team on the defensive end.
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
And when you think about the greatest players, Clark, in Bucks history, it comes down to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, I think that's where the list probably starts and ends. I mean, both of those guys led the Bucks to championship seasons and multiple MVP awards as well. But it's hard for me to say this, but maybe Giannis has a slight edge over Kareem. He's the all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, and blocks for the Bucks.
Oh, here's Edwards. Against Golden State, he was really on his game.
Edwards has such good feel, knows when to get his own or move the ball.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Harris is checked in for Brown. And the 76ers making a change here. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Here's Robinson Earl. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got his 5th assist in this one. Collins against Suggs. Pass to Holmes. Towns, the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Towns.
And, you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
Now, here's Johnson. No scoring in this one. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
The size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Now Edgecombe. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Harris outside. Pass to Rollins. Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Down low. Robinson Earl, the pass to Rollins. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Harris misses. Here's Edgecombe. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Sims is checked in. 1:56 left in the first. Here's Edgecombe. He's guarded by Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Holmes with a screen on Johnson. The 76ers with another miss.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Rollins the pass to Johnson. Harris outside. Back to Johnson. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Holmes. Suggs against Rollins. Towns in the corner. We've got 1:13 left here in the opening quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got 10 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now, here's Johnson. Still yet to score. Puts the move on. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Bucks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That's good from Johnson. Murray's checked in for the Bucks. Ball comes in for Harris. And the 76ers also making a change. Edwards is checked in for the Milwaukee Bucks. They come in off the loss to Detroit. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass the ball. Suggs with the steal. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
The Bucks making a switch here. Sims is checked in, and he makes both free throws. Here's Ball. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Five on the clock. Pass to Robinson Earl. And the Bucks miss again. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers lead by 2. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's up. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Philadelphia.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Suggs out there with Anthony Edwards. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Martin. And it's Holmes in at the center position. Ball no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Oh, what a play! Woo!
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times.
Oh, wow, man!
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Back over to you, Kevin.
A great passer. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Murray's checked in for Milwaukee. And Philadelphia has possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Already his second foul, just something to keep in mind.
Milwaukee foul. Murray. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Johnson against Edwards. Holmes setting the pick for Edwards. And the foul called on Edwards. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Robinson Earl, the pass the ball. Suggs with some nice defense.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Ball no good.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Edwards. Edwards, he is a bruiser.
It's not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
There's Ball with the three. He hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
Suggs up top. He's covered by Ball. Holmes kicks to Martin. Clock at 6. And taken away by Johnson. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 5-point 76ers. Lead. The 76ers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Edwards slashing in. Shot clock at 6. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Ball, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Edwards inside. He's covered by Ball. Excellent D there from Ball. And here is Johnson. Rebound by Edwards.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Giannis, he's checked in for Murray. Some changes for Philadelphia. Back to Ball. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Ball. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about this upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voiced some early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you very much for the report. Master Rollins. Shot clock at 5. Here's Robinson Earl. From the top of the key, he buries it. Robinson Earl's got his second bucket of the night. The 76ers leading by 7. Edgecombe with it. Still scoreless. To the inside. Wolf. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Robinson Earl. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Inside. Robinson Earl. Good. Robinson Earl's got his third basket of the night.
And you can just see and feel Antetokounmpo elevating his playmaking skills. Really looking to get his teammates involved.
Here's Edgecombe. Wolf. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over.
Here's Rollins. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. He was all alone on that one. Now just a 4-point 76ers lead. Now Edgecombe. Clarkson outside. Shoots. A rebound by the Bucks.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Johnson outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Towns. The great Giannis Antetokounmpo, Clark, winning that 2021 title felt like the final hurdle for him.
Yeah, I think it was a capstone achievement. It was the one thing he hadn't done. I mean, he won back-to-back MVPs in his mid-20s. He was already a Defensive Player of the Year award winner, too. The Larry O'Brien Trophy was the last piece in the puzzle of a future Hall of Famer.
A different look for Milwaukee. Mo Wagner's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Green comes in for Ball. And it's Brown in for Johnson. And the first one drops.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Edgecombe with it. Still without a basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 5.
Explosive in that painted area. It can just rise above any type of resistance.
Pass to Rollins. Rollins with a screen on Martin. Here's Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Pass to Gobert. Martin against Rollins. Rollins grabs the board.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. but it doesn't happen often.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At just a skosh under 7 feet, Mo Wagner does all the things you'd expect him to do well. He can be dominant in the paint as a scorer and on the board.
Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Gobert. The 76ers need to get off a shot. The 76ers with another miss. Shoots from 8. Giannis making his presence felt down low.
And Antetokounmpo, his jump shot continues to look better and better. When he's pulling up like that, the defense is cooked.
Stolen. Towns comes with a double team. There's Green with the 3. Up again. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Now it's a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
He got off to a slow start. It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game. But he's turned it on here in the second.
That's to Gobert. And stolen by Wagner. And Brown throws it down.
Athletic play by Brown. Going up top.
There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Left side, Towns. Here's Rollins. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. And the Bucks lead by 7.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Here's Edgecombe. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Rollins against Gobert. The shot by Rollins, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Milwaukee on top. Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here. And we'll be right back with you after this break.
Welcome. You see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
They're all right, and now one of the more. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
They've got Antetokounmpo. LaMelo Ball is out there with Brown. Then there's Mo Wagner. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Back to Ball. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot falls short this time. The 76ers trail by 3. Suggs with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Now here's Edwards. Edwards getting the close range, too.
Beating the buzzer just by a whisker. Edwards with the flair for the dramatic. Ball kicks to Wagner.
The Bucks working the ball around. Giannis is screen on Edwards. Brown the basketball. On the wing. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Holmes got his 5th rebound in this one.
They are winning despite his efforts. He's been off all night.
Edwards passes to Holmes. Holmes setting the big for Edwards. And taken away by Brown. They kick it out to Green. Bangs home the trifecta. Green's got 7 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Gobert with a screen on Giannis. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Can't hit from in close. Bucks leading by 4. To the middle. Holmes with the steal. And stolen by Wagner. Fast break, Milwaukee. It's tipped. Edwards against Ball. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Brown the pass to Ball. Inside, and to Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. He's got 9.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Just 2 to shoot, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Milwaukee leading by 5. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. To the inside. And finished off by Wagner.
Hey, at 6'11", 245, and nothing extra, the sheer size of Wagner is a problem.
For Milwaukee, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
Yep, that one goes. Shannon's got his first points of the night.
They're doing work here in the second half, 3 or 4 to start.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey guys, well the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Back to you.
Leveraging all that size. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Kept alive. Wagner kicks to Giannis. Second chance shot. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Shannon. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there. The offense is flowing through him right now. He just keeps coming.
Edgecombe with it. Brown's there. And Edgecombe gets it to go.
A supreme athlete. Edgecombe can blow through the contact.
Giannis slashing. And finished off by Wagner.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Gobert's checked in. And here is Suggs. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Good on that shot with that. The Bucks lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from Suggs. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Wagner, a screen on Suggs. Ball against Suggs. Ball up top. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Ball against Towns. Outside, Suggs. No good on the triple. Milwaukee leading by 8. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Kicks it out to Wagner. A three-pointer, no good.
He had 1 3 in the first half, but hasn't had one since.
Driving in, and the dunk by Edgecombe.
Yeah, man, this kid, Edgecombe, is special. He just gets off the ground so fast to throw it down.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Good job in the low post. Antetokounmpo's got 4 this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Robinson Earls checked in for Wagner. Harris comes in for Green. Johnson, he's checked in for Brown. And Rollins subbed in for Ball. Edwards passes to Shannon. Back to Edwards. And taken away by Johnson. And here's the fast break. Moving it up. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Clarkson on the wing, covered by Johnson. Clarkson against Johnson. Pass to Edwards. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
Edwards, a true scoring machine, and he is relentless. He's lighting it up tonight.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
And the Bucks making a change here. Sims is checked in.
Solid vision by Clarkson. Got it to his teammate in a great spot.
to Sims. Now Harris. Here's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Shannon, no good on the three. Bucks leading by 6. Down low. Pass to Robinson Earl. Edwards against Rollins. Over to the wing. Here's Robinson Earl. Drills the three-pointer. Robinson Earl's got 9.
A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Clarkson passes to Shannon. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
From deep, Johnson. Offensive rebound. Pass to Robinson Earl. Here's Rollins. Cranes the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Here's Edwards. Banked in off the glass.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Bucks. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Rollins the pass to Harris. And here's Johnson outside. Pass to Rollins. For the three. Hits it from three-point range. Rollins got the lead up to 10 now for the Bucks.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Robinson Earl, the pass to Harris. Here's Rollins. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Milwaukee with a 10-point lead. Some breathing. And now we take a look back to Doc Rivers talk.
It's about our defense, guys. Hey, listen.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Taking a look at the 76ers, Edwards is out there with Suggs. Then it's Martin, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Holmes in at center. Pass to Rollins. Outside, Ball. And the three off target. The 76ers trail by 10, and another turnover here by Philadelphia.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
The Bucks shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Rollins with a screen on Suggs. Ball from long range. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Edwards can't hit. Bucks leading by 10. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Buries the long-range jumper.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
To the paint. Here's Gobert. The rebound by the Bucks. Inside. It's stolen by Edwards. A finish. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Good gamble that time by Edwards. He, as much as anybody, wants this team to be out in the open floor.
Johnson, wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. The 76ers trail by 11. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
There's Ball with the three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Edwards finds Martin. Holmes setting the big for Martin. Pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. The Bucks making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Towns, he's checked in for the 76ers. Edgecombe comes in for Edwards. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers' huddle, and despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Outside, Martin. Pass to Edgecombe. Holmes setting the pick for Edgecombe. Holmes with a screen on Johnson. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Holmes.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
On the left block, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Ball with it, picked up by Suggs. Here's Johnson, throws it down. If the official calls the foul, it may be a three-point play. P.J. Edgecombe picks one up.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Suggs. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Ball no good.
Rough start for him for sure. He needs to make a shot just to gain some confidence.
It's Suggs with the drive, and it's Towns on the follow.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Pass to Suggs. Holmes, that's a screen. Driving inside.
And, you know, we know Suggs has a decent J, but they're reminding everybody he can drive inside, too.
Bucks leading by 6. Here's Giannis. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And Towns throws it down.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. Johnson with it. Picked up by Edgecombe. Count that bucket. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes. Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Holmes with a screen on Ball. Stolen by Ball. Collins the pass to Antetokounmpo. Ball with a wide open look. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. And the Bucks lead by 11. To the middle, here's Holmes. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Mo Wagner's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Green comes in for Roberts. And it's Bruce Brown in for Johnson.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Here's Martin. Lays it up and banks it in. Here's Ball. Pass to Wagner. Back to Ball. And the shot goes in.
There are a lot of parts to Ball's game in addition to his jumper. He also can capitalize inside.
Edwards. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Antetokounmpo outside. And did the three.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
Brown fires. Gobert there for the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
6 on the shot clock. A free pass leads him right to the rack.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And the rejection by Holmes. Now Gobert. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Philadelphia. Joe Ingles comes in for Martin. Bucks leading by 9. Now Brown. Antetokounmpo. Oh, the dunk!
It's been Giannis's night. His points have come in a variety of ways, and as usual, he has been relentless.
Edwards. Ball with the rebound. And the Bucks, they're shooting 55% of the fourth. They are executing late. Antetokounmpo. No good from 3. The 76ers trail by 11. Edwards. Got it. Anthony Edwards. Outside, Ball. Outside, Brown. Ball up top. He's covered by Suggs. Here's Brown. 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo. The shot is good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Towns. Oh, what a play inside.
The assist, Jalen Suggs.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Left side, Ball. Strong move off the glass.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Now Towns. And he jams it in.
Gobert drawing so much attention from the defense. Nice job finding somebody with a better look.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly show. Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
So cold, but I still bring the heat. I peep. See, I got some bread, so they won't beat with us. Bad hair and nails done, that don't feet. You ain't cause you ain't him, but she like ski. I'ma run me up that cheese and walk these beats.
I'm Mr. Too Slippery. I'm with the sharks, you with the fishes. Hop straight out the Bentley, I'm the biggest. Caution sign on my neck, a 60.
Yeah, I'm Mr. Too Ski. Matter of fact, call me Mr. Chase That Cheese. Grams on my wrist, cost like 10 G's. I feel like Buzz, got all these carrots on my teeth.
Well, Shams, we knew franchise values were skyrocketing, but then the Lakers sell for $10 billion with a B, $10 billion.
This new group taking over is exceedingly deep-pocketed as well, BA, and those resources may help this team continue to be the league's flagship franchise.
League's in a very healthy spot right now, no question.
That's for sure, and these prices with teams are just going to continue to go up.
And now the Los Angeles starters. A lot of firepower at the forwards with LeBron at the 3 and Davis at the 4. Mike Conley out there with Zach LaVine, and it's Lively in at the center position.
They're one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Pass to Davis. The 3. And there's Conley. That one's good. And the assist by Davis.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Martin inside. Check by James. Edwards against James. Just 5 to shoot. From the stripe. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Offensive board. Davis from long range. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. And so it's Suggs. He brings it up for the 76ers. 6-point game. Towns for 3. Excellent D there from Davis.
3 attempts from the field with nothing to show for it, but they should settle in soon.
And the 3 off target. The 76ers have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Martin, the pass to Towns, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Outside LaVine. Pass to Lively. James up top. Plenty of space. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Oh, what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
And the league instituting an international flavor for this year's All-Star game, Shams. What more can you tell us?
Yeah, I'm told the league is really drawing inspiration from what we saw be a successful tournament in hockey. The NBA has been eager to increase the compete level for years now. So the U.S. versus the world format might just be the one to facilitate that this year.
It's so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and roll. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
Lively with the bucket. Lively's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Suggs, no good. And so Conley will bring it up for Los Angeles. It's James on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. 76ers trail by 6. Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. Double team on Towns. James with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Here's LaVine for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
And we've watched it for years, the floor stretching ability of LaVine.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Now Los Angeles moving it up. The three ball. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight. Now Philadelphia with it. Down by 12. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. Coach was enthralled by the court awareness of LeBron James. He said, quote, very few guys know where all the players are on the court at all times. Very few players have the skill and the ability to take advantage of any slip-up. LeBron falls in both of those categories. There's a reason people talk about him as the GOAT. Guys, back over to you.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Conley. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Suggs with the bucket.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
And almost all of the lottery picks in this year's draft coming out of college. Shams, what's changed over the years?
Yeah, these players in college are making so much money. In some ways, players that are going back to school at times are making just as much, if not more money than they would if they're being drafted. So the NIL money at play is the biggest story. Players no longer have to necessarily sacrifice their earnings. They can get the exposure. They can get the college experience, the big tournament. Also, they can get the big bag, the nice pocket change as well. So whether you stay in college or go to the NBA draft, whether you want to stay abroad, but in most cases enter college basketball, there's a lot of money there in NIL.
Game's popular as ever. To the middle. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
The Lakers lead by 15. James outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Back to Davis. Pass to Lively. With some arc. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. For Philadelphia, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Here's Suggs. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Outside Levine. Back to Conley. Levine surveys the D. Lively with a screen on Edwards. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
They have no answer defensively inside.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Martin. Knippel's checked in for Los Angeles. Jones comes in for Conley. Here's Suggs, and it's good for 2. Suggs has got 7 points. And Shams, the last few years, teams often giving up a lot of draft picks when they traded for a difference maker.
The market has changed, BA, and the thought process has been, assuming the trade moves the needle, those picks you're giving up aren't very good. But listen, if the trade doesn't work, you just gave up the farm. And that's the risk reward that you play with as a general manager.
76ers trail by 17. Suggs with it. Picked up by James. And stolen by Jones. And Davis gets it to go on the assist from Jones. Davis has got his second basket of the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
Now, here is James. Give him 8 points now. And here's Knippel from the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Inside. Lively. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Jalen Suggs.
Great job drawing the foul. And almost converted the shot as well.
At the line for 2.
And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Here's Edgecombe, and he banks in the layup.
Man, Edgecombe had to feel good there in the open court.
And James has got the ball here for the Lakers. They lead by 17. Suggs against Jones. Down low. And a slam dunk by Lively.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Now here's Towns, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Suggs with the bucket.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Here's James. Over to the wing, and here's Knipple from the arc. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. 76ers trail by 17. And Shams, a favorite topic in the NBA rumor mill is league expansion. What have you heard, my friend?
Well, B.A., I still think we're a little bit ways away. The NBA and the Board of Governors continue to evaluate the potential for expansion franchises in the NBA. They've not made any firm decisions yet, I'm told, but this is something the NBA is continuing to find numbers, to evaluate the pros and the cons, potentially adding one or two more teams to the NBA.
And maybe we think about that inside the U.S., but it could go global as well.
Seattle, Las Vegas, Mexico City are really the three cities at the forefront of these conversations.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Jordan's checked in for Lively. Prince comes in for Davis. And it's Levine in for LeBron. Counted from distance.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Towns double team. Here's Suggs. Soft touch off the glass. Suggs has got 11 points.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Jordan finds Levine. Here's Knipple. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Prince, a screen on Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Levine for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Pass to Knipple. Back to Levine. 20 seconds left in the first quarter here. And slam dunk by Jordan.
As his game continues to develop, Levine has increased his assist numbers.
Edwards off with the layup.
Well, he better focus now. His efficiency is dropping, but there is enough game left to make corrections.
Good on the shot. Oh, deflected. Ooh, it's stolen by Jordan. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. The Lakers on top, up now. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
We all know good ball movement is what most coaches harp on, and their passing's been excellent so far.
Well, that's just great chemistry offensively. Everybody playing for one another and trusting each other. It's beautiful to watch.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. They've got Tyus Jones. Trendon Watford is out there with Prince. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Knipple in at the small forward position.
Yeah, obviously a guy with strong mechanics. Knipple able to drain the jumper.
Shams, a personal question for you. This is just about the industry in general. I know you have all these sources. You don't reveal your sources. No good journalist does. But what's in it for them?
You know, B.A., I'm going to tell you guys that this is a nice family environment here at the desk. It's always something for me. 365, 24/7. These are real relationships. It's always a two-way street when it comes to whether it's a source or relationship that I have in this industry. And right now, more than ever, it's a relationship business. You can't just show up when you need someone. And so for me, I go every day and try to build the best relationships I can.
Hey, and let's face it, we're in the entertainment industry. And how entertaining is it to get a scoop from Shams?
Come on now, we're all waiting for it.
Shooting the three with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
Jones with a screen on Martin. To the inside. shakes him. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, another highlight reel play from Anthony Edwards. Oh, this guy is fun.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Prince. Here's Knipple. He's guarded by Martin. Here's Watford. And again, the Lakers, no good.
I love those kind of looks as a player. Plenty of space and peace of mind to launch. Rarely see him that open.
Count the basket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Group getting ready for the Sixers. Holmes, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Jones comes in for Towns. Ingles, he's checked in for Martin. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for Suggs. Barlow's checked in for Los Angeles. Mike Conley comes in for Jones. Pass to Prince to stop the drought. And again, the Lakers, no good. 76ers trail by 8. And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Sean.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis, because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Guys, back to you.
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Outside Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Here's Edwards. Oh, Edwards packs it home.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Los Angeles leading by 6. It's Prince on the wing. No good on the 3. The 76ers have gone 8 for 9 here in the second. Here's Clarkson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
In a tight game like this, you really have to take it one possession at a time. Focus on limiting mistakes.
Sort of defining the term floor general. Conley has total command of this offense.
Ingles, a screen on Conley. Outside, Ingles. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Yeah, it gives you a chance right here to reset. Get everybody back on the same page so you can execute.
A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Nance, he's checked in for Holmes. Towns comes in for Jones. Shannon's checked in for Ingles. And it's Edgecombe in for Anthony Edwards. And then for Los Angeles, Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Barlow. And James is subbed in for Prince. LeBron sticks the triple. Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big Three super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league, clearly is designed for parity around the league, but I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big Three win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
And the baseline jumper, no good. 76ers trail by 9. Here's Edgecombe. 5 points in the game. Nance the screen. Shot clock at 6. And Nance with the slam.
Oh, it's hard to contain Edgecombe. And that opens things up in the pick and roll.
And so Conley will bring it up for the Lakers. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that's a one-game homestand for the club.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Pass to Shannon. Fires the 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, you can't ignore someone like that on the perimeter. If he gets a good look, he is going to knock it down.
And he's going for the oop here. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
Caldwell Pope's checked in for Levine. There's the strength of the king.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Here's Shannon. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Outside, Caldwell Pope. Back to James. He drops it from range. James has got 8 points in the quarter.
There's no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Pass to Shannon. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, wow. Plenty of room for his trademark slam.
You could tell once he saw the crack in the D, you knew what was going to happen.
Yeah, that will get him going. He thrives on that type of play.
To the paint. Here's James. LeBron, a smooth operator inside.
And that's where LeBron loves to operate. Close to the bucket, in the high percentage area.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And it's a completely new group for the 76ers. The Lakers also with a sub. Prince is checked in. Caldwell Pope against Edwards. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy's shot.
And here's Conley. He has 6. Here's James. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And another bucket for him. What a quarter he has had.
Conley comes with a double team. Edwards, a pass to Martin. Pass to Suggs. Driving in. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Big but quick. Suggs so powerful off the drive.
Now James. 20 points for him. To the inside. Here's Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Suggs. Rebounded by the Lakers. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the 76ers with some changes. Shannon comes in for Martin. And Clarkson subbed in for Suggs. And then for Los Angeles, Lively, he's checked in for Prince. Zach LaVine comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Mike Conley. All right, Chomps, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow.
Pass to James. The hook shot. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Over Levine. That one rolls around and rims out. Los Angeles leading by 7.
The smart play. Wait and take the final shot.
You're going to have to be very patient right here. Let's see how it plays out.
James with the ball. And that concludes the first half. Lakers ahead. They're up 7. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Come one, come all.
And looking at the Bucks matchup, to even have a chance, they'll probably have to play their best game of the year. I think you can do that in.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Lakers.
Putting this through the Bucks.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. James deciding where to go with it. Davis with a screen on Martin. Davis just merciless inside. All right, Tim, let me get your thoughts on this NBA rule change. End of quarter heaves don't count toward a player's three-point percentage.
I love it. My paycheck directly reflected my shooting percentage. So we've seen players purposely let that thing go a split second after the horn. I think we should encourage guys to try to make that shot.
Nothing better than the false hustle, let it fly after the buzzer went off. Not anymore, though.
Absolutely. Very, very true.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. It's stolen by Lively. Outside for Levine. And a miss there on the triple. 76ers trail by 7. Edwards on the move. Pass to Gobert. Suggs outside. Back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
And so it's Levine with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Back to Conley. Pass to Levine. And here's James. He's guarded by Martin. And there's James on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 7 assists in the game. The 76ers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. And Davis with the block.
That is tremendous work by Davis right there. Guys better think twice about challenging him at the rim.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Pass to Suggs. Up and over Conley. Suggs with the bucket.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Conley finds Davis. Just 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket. And we've heard some coaches complain about short turnarounds on back-to-backs legs. Would you like to see more done there?
Well, for those late starts when you arrive at the hotel at 2 or 3 in the morning and you've got to play the next night, those are certainly rough. But I feel like the league has done all they can, eliminating back-to-backs as much as they can. And certainly there's an emphasis on recovery and rest at all costs.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Down low. And stolen by Edwards. The 3 from Suggs. Towns throws it down.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
The Lakers lead by 5. Now here's Conley. He's got 6. Pass to James. Back to Conley. And there's the lob. And a slam dunk by Lively.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Edwards so good inside.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Pass to Davis. The kick out to Conley. Davis a screen from downtown. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say terrific athlete? Edwards just enjoys getting deep positioning and rising up for the slam.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Anthony Davis prefers playing power forward. He said, quote, "If I have to play the 5, then it's totally fine. At the end of the day, I trust coach's decision." I'm pretty sure he heard AD wants to play the 4, but I want to win. So if that's me playing the 5, that's what it's going to be. Back to you guys.
He can do both. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. And the 76ers with some changes. Holmes, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Edgecombe in for Edwards. James, outside. Here's Levine for 3. Second chance shot, and Lively with the lay-in. It's good. Lively's got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, when you grab the offensive rebound, you're already right there at the rim. It makes the putback that much easier.
Suggs against Conley. And the shot's good. Suggs has got 17.
Well, he's having a big scoring night, but he's doing it extremely efficiently. This is impressive.
And for all the talk of unicorn centers, a lot to be said for a rim-running big man like Derek Lively, Tim.
Yeah, his mobility fits the modern game, B.A. He can move his feet, which allows him to cover in space. And then, on the break and as a rim roller, watch your head.
Oh, impressive strength from Edgecombe. Young guys like him need confidence building buckets like this.
The Lakers making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Pass to Davis. Now, here's James. Oh, great focus from James. 76ers trail by 3. Here's Suggs. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And what I like about Suggs is that he does many things well, and that's because he plays with so much confidence.
Philadelphia, Jalen Suggs.
Good on the second one. Here's Levine. Give him 8 points now. Pass to Davis. And here's James. A deep 3. And Holmes pulls it down.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Here's James. Nice touch on the bank shot. James has got 8 here in this quarter.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Holmes, a screen on Jones. Suggs against Jones. Suggs with the bucket. Suggs has got 20 points.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Martin against James. Pass to James. And that one's good. 30 points for LeBron James.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
Well, they've shown great determination, and that speaks to the overall character of this team.
And that one good. James has got 32 points in the game.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Towns, left side. Pass to Edgecombe. Now Suggs. It's stolen by Lively. And they're on the break. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And then the thunderous dunk, adding insult to injury.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Prince is checked in for Los Angeles. Knipple comes in for Davis. And it's Edwards with the ball for the 76ers. 4-point game. Pass to Clarkson. Lays it up and banks it in. Clarkson's got his second basket on the night.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
Count it. And the Lakers lead by 4.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching. He got the look he wanted. I think he rushed it a little bit.
Some room here for Jones. The shot's good on the assist by James. James has got 4 assists in the game. On the wing, Clarkson, defended by Jones. Edwards, that's good. Edwards has got 12 points here in the second half.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
We've got 1:08 left in the third. James passes to Jones. 5 on the clock. And here's Knipple from the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. 76ers trail by 4. Outside Edwards. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Towns is screen on Jones. Clarkson passes to Towns. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Here's James. Good work there as it goes. James has got 36 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Outside for Levine. Connects from downtown. Levine's got 11.
And that's become a more comfortable shot for Levine as his career has gone on.
Edwards looking for an opening. And so it's Los Angeles closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And they push the... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the Lakers, Anthony Davis going up top.
Davis makes things simple for his teammates. Just lob it up and he will take care of the rest.
76ers trail by 9. Right side Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Picked by Prince. For 3, Conley gets the 3 ball to go. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc, The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Edwards, a pass to Martin. Stolen by Davis. Here's Knipple. Three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Here's Edwards. Look at Edwards just slashing his way to a strong finish.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
Conley finds Brent. Davis with a screen on Towns. Back to Conley. Inside, Davis. And finish. Off by Davis.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And they double up Gobert. Pass to Dimon. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
4 on the clock. Here's Towns. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Davis a screen. Conley passes to Prince. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Martin outside. He shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Davis has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Knipple for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Outside Edwards. Here's Gobert. And here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Conley passes to Caldwell Pope. And there's a pick. Throws it up high. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Suggs is checked in. Lively, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Outside Edwards to the right side. Towns up top. Checked by Davis. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. To the middle. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Easy work inside for Towns.
Yeah, he just needs more shots. He has to get more involved.
Los Angeles leading by 11. Here's Lively. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And that's a solid play. Make him earn his points at the free throw line.
Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like James McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want-to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
And that's the kind of physicality you want to see from Cat, using his size down low.
Outside Conley. Back to James. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. James has got 39.
That's his first from distance this half, which gives him 3 for the night.
Here's Martin. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. From 13, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight.
Wow, with some power!
Wow, going to the top floor.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
And LaVine throws it down.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Here's Suggs. Is the glass on the layup. Suggs has got 11 in the second half.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's James using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Lakers lead by 13.
And he has led the attack for them the entire game, and now he's trying to get them to the finish line.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Pass to Knipple. Gobert with the double. Conley looking for an opening. The 3. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And Edwards slams it in.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
And there's James from the arc. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Gobert's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And again, Anthony Edwards. Edwards has got 39.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
Pass to Conley. Back to LaVine. Puts up a 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Edwards, a pass to Martin. Got a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Lakers lead by 10. Here's LaVine. Oh, man!
Look out below!
And what a dunk by LaVine, looking to punish the defense.
Back to Suggs. Edwards against LaVine. It's Edwards on the wing. LaVine with some nice D.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Lively pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 14. LaVine outside. Outside Conley. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Here's James. Let's loose for 3. And the Lakers hit again. From deep.
Don't let him go and lose control. I got 2 in the head, I'm tripping. Told him don't play. Sitting down on phone. Got him back in there. Ready to kick down though. Messed up, I don't know. Man, I move like a social. Bite like a coat. I put chrome hearts on our free. And it's hard stuff that I bleed. If it drop, I ain't popping it. Hockey, you down with binoculars. Call out my phone and I'm blocking you. Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut. Fell in love with you.
At shooting guard, 6'4".
Hey, Stan, what's it like to coach these two teams with all the veterans on each roster?
Well, Kevin, it makes your job a lot easier as a coach. Young players sometimes are just learning what it takes to win. They can get caught up in a lot of distractions. These veteran teams can shut out the noise. They know what it takes, and they're going to focus on what they need to do to get a win.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Brown. Mo Wagner out there with Antetokounmpo. And it's Green, and it's Ball in at the 1.
Yeah, it just seems like every year Edwards gets more comfortable running the pick and roll.
Here's Ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Outside, Green. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Green. No good from outside. Now the 76ers with it. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Edwards against Ball. Towns a screen on Ball. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
Antetokounmpo passes to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And he just powered that
one. One of the game's top dunkers. Pass to Giannis. Back to Ball. The Bucks working the ball around. Giannis kicks the ball. Fires the 3. Antetokounmpo, no good. 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Edwards, no good. Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. From deep, Green. Gobert pulls it in. So Coach Van Gundy, after 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards, his last coming in 2024, do you think Rudy Gobert has a chance at another?
Well, look, Kevin, I think Rudy continues to play at just as high a level defensively. But now as the game has changed, I think we're starting to reward guys with those awards who can not only protect the rim and make it tough on teams, but can go out on the perimeter and guard multiple positions. So I think it'll be tough for him to get a 5th.
So often LaMelo is the setup man. There, he's on the finishing end.
Gobert with a screen on Ball. Count the basket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
To the inside, Giannis passes to Wagner. Gobert with the defensive effort.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And finished off by Martin.
Yeah, nice read by Gobert. When he's providing an assist, that is a big bonus.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Green, the pass, the ball. Back to Green, fires for 3, drills it from outside.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And it's Martin missing. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Milwaukee Bucks. trailing by 2.
Power and grace of Giannis, making it look easy like few others can.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you, Kev.
Thank you, Allie. Now, here's Green. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. And that one's good, Wagner.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Here is Edwards, and the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Bucks have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. There's Ball with the 3. The 76ers trail. Edwards inside, guarded by Green. Edwards, no good. Brown kicks to Giannis. Back to Brown. Antetokounmpo against Towns. Back to Antetokounmpo. Count that one. Giannis has got his second basket of the game.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Edwards with it. Defended now by Wagner. And slam dunk by Gobert.
What a slam by Gobert. He's solid getting positioning inside and using it to his advantage.
Now, here's Wagner. He has 7.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
Towns, no luck. Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Pistons. It's stolen by Edwards. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
Well, Towns is a great outside shooter, but I prefer it when he goes to work inside.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Well, Coach, we know there's a lot of expectations tied to a number 1 pick. Sometimes they fall flat, but that has not been the case so far with Anthony Edwards.
Oh, it sure as heck hasn't, Kevin. But I think it starts with Anthony Edwards welcomed the expectations. He wanted the expectations, and he has pushed himself to play to that level on a nightly basis, and he's done it.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Robinson Earls checked in for Wagner. Harris comes in for A.J. Green. Johnson, he's checked in for Brown. And Rollins subbed in for Ball. Now Edgecombe. Following the miss by Gary Harris from deep. Pass to Shannon. Driving the lane. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, get credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Here's Rollins. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Assist from.
Here's Suggs. They lead by 1. It's good. Suggs has got his second basket of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Johnson finds Giannis. Down low. Out to Harris. Takes a 3. That shot, no good.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Bucks trail by 3. Inside. Antetokounmpo. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Pass to Shannon. Outside. Towns. Rollins against Suggs. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And even though we're very early into the season, Stan, what do you make of the top teams in the league so far?
Well, Kevin, there's some that have definitely impressed me so far, but it's a long season. I want to see if those at the top can keep playing at that level throughout the year.
And the Bucks making a change here. Sims is checked in.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got 5 on the clock, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, Towns gives you some interesting options in the two-man game. He can both pick and roll and pick and pop.
Bucks trail by 3. Here's Rollins. Nothing on the board. Johnson outside. Pass to Robinson Earl. Shoots over Holmes. Robinson Earl. Good.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Smart shot selection.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Milwaukee also making some changes. Sims is checked in, and it's ball in for Harris. Pass to Jones. Stolen by Ball. Plays it in off the breakaway. Ball's got 5 points so far.
And with that burst, you can count on LaMelo being the first up the court on the break. He won't miss a chance to get out and run.
Oh, here's Edwards. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And the 76ers lead by 1. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Ball, no good.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Jones, the pass to Gobert. Now Edwards. Jones with the screen on Johnson to the inside. And then Jones with the jam.
Well, for someone who is mostly an off guard, Edwards puts up great assist numbers.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 3-point game. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Rollins. Johnson with a screen on Ingles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sims. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. 76ers lead by 3. And we'll... And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
We've got Suggs. Towns is out there with Martin. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Suggs against Ball. Suggs dishes to Gobert. Over in the corner, Edwards. Johnson with it. Picked up by Edwards. Ball, no good. The 76ers leading by 3. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Outside, Ball. Fires from deep. Again, ball missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas. The rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Lets it go with a three. Again, ball missing.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Ball. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
And there's never been a question about LaMelo's handles. There's a lot he can do with the ball in his hands.
Suggs kicks to Towns. Pass to Edwards. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Both teams will make substitutions. Bucks trail by 5. Johnson surveying the floor. Ball from long range. And Jones pulls it down.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do. And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. With much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, we thank you for that report.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Johnson up top. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. They set the pick to the middle. Robinson Earl, good. Robinson Earl's got his second bucket tonight.
And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Johnson against Edwards.
Oh my God. Well, that was unbelievable. Not many guys can do what Ant-Man just did.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Murray. Trying his luck from deep. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Jones with the screen on Rollins. There's Anthony Edwards. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Milwaukee. Pass to Murray. Johnson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
The 76ers leading by 8. Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, you can tell this team looks to Anthony Edwards to set the tone on the floor. His intensity becomes their intensity, and let me tell you, his intensity is always high.
Gobert, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Towns comes in for Jones. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Wagner's checked in for Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Antetokounmpo comes in for Murray. Green, he's checked in for Rollins. And it's Bruce Brown in for Johnson. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
And when Giannis is sinking that shot, he is impossible to guard.
Edwards against Brown. Edwards, he is a bruiser.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Wagner.
Yeah, and Wagner is a solid big man. He's someone that's going to give you everything he's got every time he's on the floor.
Edwards, that's good.
Well, he started out strong, and he's only getting stronger. Could be a huge night for him.
Left side, Brown. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Clarkson's one of those guards who's really good working on the inside.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the league grows.
Bucks trail by 11. Ball with it. That one good for 2. Ball's got 9.
Making it work in close ball, getting an agile finish.
Here's Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards has some big bounce in his step.
Bucks have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Green with a screen on Clarkson. Ball from long range. And he's good on the 3-ball. Ball's got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, when Edwards gets this on, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Bucks trail by 10. They kick it out to Green. Brown outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Ball no good. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Lakers. Edwards finds Martin. And he goes big with the dunk right over LaMelo Ball.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Ball no good.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
Edwards with the stuff.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now, here's Ball. He's got 12. Here's Giannis. And again, unable to change momentum here. You know, Giannis just entered his third.
Great blend of speed and power on Edwards' drive. Very difficult to stop Ant.
Back to Martin. Rebounded by the Bucks. 1:19 left in the first half. Green with the ball. And it's Clarkson picking him up. Pass to Brown. Latre. It's rebounded by Towns.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And that one's good. Green.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Outside Edwards. On the clock. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo finds Brown. Pass the ball. Shoots the three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Gobert's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Here's Edwards. And so it's Philadelphia in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break.
Well, we knew they wanted to track me. And, man, they got it. What a pace they've set.
Very hard to beat them at their own game. Taking a closer look at... Thanks for joining us. Now let's...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
On the court for the Bucks. Mo Wagner out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Brown. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Green in at the three. Ball from long range. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Edwards passes to Gobert. Now Suggs. Gobert with a screen on Ball. Back to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Too much. Rudy Gobert can take a lot of contact down low.
Bucks trail by 20. Brown outside. Back to Ball. From outside, off the mark.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Giannis inside. Towns on him. Gobert with the block.
Well, you have to be aware of Gobert. So good at blocking shots. He just controls the paint.
Edwards against Green. Edwards drives in. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them. Continuing to build out this lead.
Ball finds Wagner. And they get it. Doesn't go for him.
Well, this will make you a little uneasy. Missing 4 in a row to start the third.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, look, Edwards doesn't back down from anyone. He embraces getting physical on the way up.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Kenyon Martin. And Edwards drops them both. Timeout called the Bucks.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Ball kicks to Antetokounmpo. Now Ball. 12 points for him. Giannis passes to Wagner. They kick it out to Green. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime. Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Empowering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by the Sixers.
Suggs against Ball. Suggs passes to Holmes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The 76ers have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee to the paint. Here's Wagner. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Giannis has got his 3rd assist on the night. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Suggs looking around. Pass to Wolf. A nice jump shot from the top of the key. Wolf got his first 2 points.
And what a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. A new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. Kevin, back to you.
Yep, it flips quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. They get it back. Antetokounmpo. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy and intensity he brings on a nightly basis, as much or more than any star in this league, you can count on him every night to play as hard as anyone on the floor.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
And here is Ball. He's got 12. Looking to end his cold spell and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And one of the true showmen in the league, LaMelo Ball, is so much fun to watch. He can do anything with the rock and is always looking to make a highlight reel.
Towns, he's checked in for the 76ers. Towns sets the pick for Ingles. Pass to Towns. Now, here's Suggs. Just 4 to shoot. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Suggs has got 7.
Look, Suggs knows how to assert himself inside. You give him a lane, and he will attack.
Here's Antetokounmpo, the turnaround jumper. Count it.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Outside, Suggs. Outside, Towns. Here's Shannon. He's covered by Brown. Shannon, no good.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
And it's Brown missing.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Suggs has gained confidence as a scorer. He doesn't mind getting hit inside like that.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Johnson with it. Picked up by Suggs. Antetokounmpo kicks to Ball. Off target with his 3.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Towns looking around. Rebounded by the Bucks. Johnson outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Johnson with a screen on Towns from 11 feet away. Antetokounmpo, no good. And here are the 76ers now. Suggs with the ball, now guarded by Ball. Outside, Towns. Back to Suggs, and Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy has hops.
Bucks shooting an ugly 27% since halftime. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Wide open. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to the wing. Here's Shannon. Rollins cracks the board. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Milwaukee shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And the Bucks making a change here. Sims is checked in.
In for the Bucks. Number 00.
The Bucks shooting 41% for the game. They set the screen. Pass to Rollins. Can they get it? Rebound by the 76ers. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside, Suggs.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. Towns down low. Sims there. And it's Towns missing. And the Bucks with possession. Johnson kicks to Ball. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, 1 make and 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Pass to Edgecombe. Outside, Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 8.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Ball, the pass to Rollins. Johnson, a wide open look. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Here's Suggs. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Towns with the steal. Stolen by Ball. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Jumps up, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
And for a coach, you always appreciate when you're able to turn a stop into a score.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pass to Rollins. This one for 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Towns. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, he's a consummate floor general, surveying the defense and delivering the pass on time and on target.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Gobert. Demons out there with Edwards. Then there's Towns. And it's Ingles in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Edwards against Johnson. Edwards can't hit. So it's the Bucks now. Pass the ball. So, as a coach, during this long season, how do you keep your players engaged?
That's a great question, Kevin, but I got to tell you, I think it comes more to the players than the coaches. I think as a coach, you try to be consistent. You're always a little worried about fatigue. You've got to be concerned about the work and rest balance, both mentally and physically. But the players just have to be professional and get themselves ready to play on a daily basis. A spectacular finish from Edwards. Once he started driving, he did not hold back.
Johnson kicks to Harris. Pass to Rollins. Puts up a 3. The 3-pointer is right on target. Rollins got his first 3 points of the game.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Ball, no good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Here's Demon. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. The Bucks have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 9th assist in the game now. Here's Edwards. Milwaukee with the rebound. The 3 from Johnson. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Ingles. Clock at 6. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. Gobert, no good. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Harris is checked in for ball. Bucks trail by 19. Giannis dishes to Johnson. A three-pointer off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And taken away by Johnson. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Just too much Giannis there. We're seeing why they named him the Greek Freak.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Outside, Jones. Gobert with a screen for Jones. Back to Clarkson. 6 to shoot. They could use a bucket. Rollins grabs the board.
Honestly, guys, that's a shot you expect your players to make.
Johnson down low. Defended by Gobert. And it's Giannis missing.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Clarkson passes to Jones. Clarkson surveying the floor. Back to Jones. And then Jones with the jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Gobert against Johnson. And to Tecumbo. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Mo Wagner's checked in for the Bucks.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Gobert with a screen on Rollins. Clarkson against Rollins. Clarkson passes to Wolf. Down low, here's Jones, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Green, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bruce Brown comes in for Johnson. Bucks trail by 15. Pass to Rollins. And here's Wagner. The shot from the low post is good.
Yeah, well, passing it inside out is always a good idea. You can usually get your teammate a clean look.
Reverses, and Clarkson with the layup. And the 76ers lead by 15.
Well, this is Clarkson's role. He looks to score in a multitude of ways.
Here's Rollins. Back to Wagner. And finished off by Wagner.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Edwards passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 19 rebounds.
Yeah, nice timing in the pick and roll. Gobert finishing the job.
And let's go to the sideline for a report on LaMelo Ball. Allie, what are they saying about the prognosis?
Well, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Milwaukee. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's an injury that may have sidelined some players, but they've cleared him to return. I'm sure he'll be playing through some pain, but he'll try to get through it.
Thank you, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Yeah, so much changes around the league year to year, but the danger and impact of injury remains largely the same. It's not enough to be good. You gotta be lucky, too.
Bucks trail by 15. Pass to Rollins. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Wagner kicks to Green. Clock at 6. Giannis a screen on Suggs. There's Giannis. Look out below.
Well, Giannis knew that pass was coming his way, so he's able to get elevated right on time.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Holmes passes to Edwards. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Bucks making a switch here. Ball's checked in.
Bucks substitution.
Bucks trail by 13. Now onto the Kumbo. Green outside from deep. A three-pointer. Good.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. The 76ers making a switch here. Here's Suggs. Shot clock at 5, and they pick up the 2.
The purpose of the pick and roll is to create a shot for someone. Suggs recognized that this time that someone wasn't him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Outside ball. Puts up the 3. Rebounded by Towns. Edwards bursting off the floor. Edwards hammers it down.
Well, it's old hat now when we see Edwards dominating the game scoring line. Ants emerged as an elite player.
Giannis inside. Holmes on him. Towns with the rebound.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Edwards looking it over. Holmes with a screen on Green. Edwards, and another one falls. Amazing.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the 76ers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Trained from outside.
Since joining the league, Giannis has really developed his playmaking. He's become a strong primary ball handler.
Edwards tries in. Again, what an avalanche.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Antetokounmpo, and the shot goes in.
Defensive foul. Karl Anthony Towns. First personal foul. Third team foul.
Free throw no good for Giannis.
The presence Giannis has on the floor is incredible. He's must-see TV.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Here's Johnson from outside. Rebounded by Towns. Makes it off the glass. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to